What if I gave you a sci-fi story, a paradox, a tale of duplicates where every soul is singular? An Interstellar without the science lecture, Fight Club without the feasts, Avatar without the glamour, and yet somehow it's all of them at once. A film with its core substance talking about two of the most powerful forces in our lives, the mind and the heart. And what happens when logic tells you to step back, but love tells you to leap? A story where emotion isn't the flaw, it's the answer. Hello cinephiles, I am Rishi Padhyar and today we are gonna dissect the message of Bong Joon-ho's 2025 cerebral odyssey, Mickey 17.
Hey, Mickey.
Yeah.
What's it feel like to die?
Inside Mickey's clone body, there exists a metaphor we all wrestle with: who we are and who we are trying to be. Mickey 17 and Mickey 18 aren't enemies, they are ideologies. One chooses risk for the sake of love, and the other chooses control for the sake of survival. It's not unlike Fight Club, where two sides of a man split to deal with a world he can't reconcile. But in Mickey 17, the battle isn't for chaos, it's for purpose. What's fascinating is how the film doesn't villainize either Mickey. Mickey 18 isn't a monster, he's just the product of logic that pushed him to the extremes that he is currently. He's the one who learned too much, the one who knows the pain of dying and has no room left for risk. But Mickey 17, he is a child of hope, his innocence reincarnated again and again, refusing to let logic bury his soul. So we ask ourselves, if your life depended on it, would you let your heart lead?
Can we just ask? What's it like to die? You know, when you're reprinted. Now, how does that feel?
The most surprising element in Mickey 17 isn't the sci-fi or even the clones, it's the intimacy. The tender, vulnerable moments when love shows up, not just romantic love, but friendship, loyalty, sacrifice. There's a moment where Mickey 17 realizes he's not just expendable, he's cared for, and that changes everything. In Interstellar, love was force. In Mickey 17, it's a lifeline. And friendship is the medium through which love travels. It bends rules, it forges impossible decisions. But just like love, friendship isn't inherently pure. We see alliances formed out of necessity, betrayal rooted in fear, and manipulation dressed up as trust. And yet, through all of it, Mickey keeps choosing to believe, to connect. That's not weakness, that's defiance. Because maybe, just maybe, the real resistance isn't rebellion, it's compassion.
Are you afraid to die?
Kinda, yeah.
You've died plenty of times. What are you so scared of?
Until now, I died and I was just born again, you know? It felt like it was me continuing on. But now, once I die, it'll be over for me. It'll be...
At one point, even Mickey 18, the logical clone, pauses. Not because of strategy, but because something inside him stirs. A whisper, a feeling. This is the moment that the mind admits defeat. Not to weakness, but to meaning. There are moments in life where reasons run out, where every plan breaks, and all that's left is faith. This is where Mickey 17 shines. It shows us that feeling is not the opposite of thinking, it's the foundation. Because some things like love, kindness, sacrifice, they don't need logic, they just are. In a lesser story, Mickey's choices would be framed as naive, but here his emotional decisions saves lives. They build bridges, they end cycles of violence, and they matter. So maybe the smartest thing we can do sometime is to listen to our heart.
You said what? Thank you for dinner.
Thank you for fucking what? Don't throw it in your head before he blows your brains out! God, you such a little bitch! Fucking loser!
Robert Pattinson doesn't just act in Mickey 17. He experiments. He pulls off something astonishing. Two characters in the same skin who feels entirely different. Mickey 17 is wide-eyed, reckless, vulnerable, where Mickey 18 is closed off, hardened, clinical, and the brilliance of Pattinson's performance is the nuance. It is not exaggerated, it's restrained, like two versions of the same song played in different keys. And the duality isn't just a gimmick, it's the emotional heartbeat of the film. When Mickey 17 and 18 confront each other, it's not just two people, it's past and future, hope and fear, trust and trauma, fighting for dominance. And what makes this arc so satisfying is that by the end, you don't want one Mickey to win. You want them to coexist, to balance. Because that's what we all are trying to do, aren't we?
You call them aliens? We're the aliens, dumbass! They were living here before us! And Mickey was always just Mickey Barnes. Do you even understand what that means? They were just living their lives before you came in with your bullshit! And you think you get to decide who lives and who dies? You are a dumb fuck!
Bong Joon-ho has always told stories of inequality. In Parasite, it was class. In Mickey 17, it's species. But the metaphor runs deeper than that. Humans colonize Niflheims under the guise of necessity, progress, survival. But they do what they have always done. The native creatures of Niflheims are quiet, intelligent, otherworldly, framed as the enemy. But that's the lie. In truth, they are mirror of what humanity could be. Graceful, patient, empathic. What they should have done to humans, they didn't. What humans should have done for them, they wouldn't. It's a complete inversion of morality, and like Parasite, it leaves us wondering who's the real monster here. Humans are obsessed with self-preservation. We destroy what we don't understand. We reject what doesn't serve us. Mickey 17 doesn't excuse this, it exposes it. It dares to ask, what if the aliens are better than us? In a chilling way, the film shows how we are the invading force, the irrational ones, the emotional manipulators. And yet, the creatures don't retaliate. They offer us a chance, a different way, a path forward. This contrast forces us to confront something deeply uncomfortable, our own reflection. Mickey 17 isn't saying humans are evil, it's saying we are lost. We confuse strength with domination, intelligence with cruelty, and yet there is a hope in Mickey, in us.
You're also afraid. We're both afraid.
Yeah, I'm afraid.
It means you're human. You're important.
Mickey 17 ends not with a battle, but with a choice. And that's what makes it brilliant. This film trades sharp satire for quiet philosophy. It doesn't explode at the end. It just asks you to sit with it, think, feel. Mickey 17 reminds us that the heart doesn't need to be right. It just needs to be alive. It's not about who's stronger. It's about who's kinder. It's not about which clones win. It's about which one feels. Because in a universe driven by machinery, survival, and strategy, the most revolutionary thing you can do is care. It wanted to make the statement clear that logic is a compass, but love is the map. And sometimes to move forward, we just have to stop thinking and start feeling.